Hi guys! So nice finally to be here with you. It's been so freaking long. If you watch my previous videos, you know that I went to 10-day vipassana silent meditation retreat. And if you will compare me on my previous videos and right now, you see that it's freaking worked. Because I've been so depressed. It was extremely hard. When people telling you that vipassana is hard, you kind of like, how hard it can be? Like, hard? Like, I don't know. I just was so delusional. I thought that I can do it. I mean, I actually did it. So, not so delusional. But it was insanely hard, guys. To sit every day for 10 hours meditate and sleep for like 6 hours, wake up at 4 a.m., which I didn't do. I did cheat, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm not allowed to sleep such small amount, and I was so anxious and my sleep was so bad. But let's break it down. So I arrived to Siem Reap. Then I was sick for a week, I think because I was panicking, because I was so scared, and it was actually fair to be so scared because it was, sometimes you're scared and your fear is so big, but actual thing is not so bad. This time it was even worse. So panic was acceptable. And I had thyroid issues. I do have thyroid issues, and it was painful, and I was so scared that I will have more pain during retreat, and then I'm in the middle of nowhere, and how they will going to let me go to the hospital. But I'm already here, I already booked it, and I felt like I'm getting better. So I went there, but first 2 days was just freaking crazy because I did have pain, but it was getting less. But you sit in meditation and you're in pain, and it was exhausting. So I arrived at Siem Reap. Then I took a bus to Battambang. It was 3-hour bus. I met a guy on the bus who went to retreat too. So we got tuk-tuk from Battambang to Vipassana Center together. And then you give your phone, your money to put it in a safe and keep the key, so you can't have any contact with outside world for 10 days. Then you sign up a paper that you accept all the rules and blah blah blah. And then they tell you your room number. So there is 2 types of accommodation. It's a tiny room with just a bed, place to meditate, and kind of like a few shelves and a thing where you can put hangers on. And they give you everything. They provide you pillow, how you call it, like pillowcase, and not a blanket, but it's like I forgot all the English words today. I know it in Russian, but I forgot it in English. So some kind of blanket, which was very cute and colorful and nice, and like a net from the mosquito net to put over your bed, which was bright pink. And I was like, oh my god, that's my colors. I'm so happy. And when I unpacked fully, they told me that they want to switch me to another room, upgrade with the room with your own bathroom. So that was amazing, and it even had window. Previous room didn't have window. So yes, accommodation is surprisingly great. Everything is pretty new, pretty clean, pretty felt almost like a hotel, I was surprised. But you don't have time to enjoy it because Since the first day you arrive, and then you start meditating. Timetable, guys, show you. So there is like a code of discipline. It's in 2 languages, Khmer in English because in Cambodia, and yeah, there is like introduction to technique and course timetable. So you wake up at 4, then for 2 hours you meditate in a hall or on your room. So here the first trick, not trick, how to say, like a problem, because I have a lot of hormonal issues and I can't sleep so small amount of time. And because meditation was so exhausting, for like first 3 days I lasted, and then I started to sleep these 2 hours. So probably my experience in vipassana is not so fair because I didn't meditate as much as others did, but I wasn't able to go to bed at 9, 10, almost 11, because it was hard to fall asleep and then it was hard to wake up. So yeah, since day 3 I started to wake up at 6:30. Then at breakfast break, food is amazing. Food is so delicious. So like you get your own, it looked like in prison, like a metal not box, but like, thing with a few sections. And they give you fork, spoon, cup. And there is like always few options for food. It's all vegetarian food and it's very delicious, like so amazing. I assume it's all Khmer food. I loved it so much. It was really great. And they like always have coffee, tea, desserts. I tried so many cool things, like fruits that I never tried before and I have no idea how they called. And yeah, overall I loved food so much, and it's so great because you can't enjoy anything else, only food. So, and then second meditation is in the hall, 8 to 9, and there is like 3 meditations that marked you can't move. So they ask you to not move during this meditation, but I wasn't able to not move. I was moving all the time. Closer to the end, like then day 8, 9, 10, I was able to sit more like 15-20 minutes without any moving. And for me it's amazing because I have ADHD, so don't move for 15 minutes. And when like you have pain like in the back because of sitting, because like your legs are sore, that was impressive. Like I knew that there was a lot of people who didn't move at all. There is like around 100 people. They separate men and women, so you don't see men as a women and don't see women as a men. Yeah, then you meditate for 2 more hours. There is always breaks between meditations. Even when meditations go like one after another, they have a bell, 15 minutes, you can go pee, something else, just stretch your back. Yeah, then lunch break for 1 hour, and 1 hour rest and interview with the teacher. So if you have a question for a teacher, you can go and ask them. I did go once. There is like 2 teachers, men and women, and as a woman I go to woman. Yes. And she's like a very sweet lady, I think around like 80 years old. And I asked her a question, like I didn't ask, I told her that I'm panicking. My problem is that I'm panicking. And she's like, just focus on the technique, like what we tell you to do. Just first 3 days, you focus on breathing, on sensations in your nose. So you don't need to force your breath, don't need to like count or do anything. They specifically ask you to just observe your breath and feel how air like coming into your nostrils and going out. That's it for first 2 days. For a third day, you need to focus on this area, sensations, like what you feel on this area. And this is very hard because you don't feel almost anything on this area, and like you always get distracted with thoughts, and I was very distracted with my pain, but I thought it will get easier, but it wasn't, because on fourth day they introduce you to vipassana vipassana technique, which is focusing on your sensations in your whole body and kind of scan your body from top to bottom. What I'm telling you is just what I remembered, what I learned. It's not exactly, like, don't do vipassana from my explanations. If you want to do it, you can go to retreat yourself, or like find a teacher on internet or some materials. But yeah, this is just my experience, right? So like you focus on your sensations in your body, what you feel like from your head and like on your skin everywhere, from head to toes, and then back, and you kind of like just keep scanning your body. And the point is, if you feel unpleasant sensations, you need to not react to it, and if you feel pleasant sensations, you need to not react to it. So the point is to just like raise your resistance, raise your awareness, to be able to control yourself and to be in present moment, right now, right here, right now. You just feeling like exactly what you're feeling, you know, like you don't try to imagine something, you don't try to like, you know, force your body to feel something, if it makes sense. So yes, that was the whole technique. And there was, let's continue here. Then we meditate even more from 1 to 3:30, no, from 1 to 5 with 2 breaks, which is very hard. And at the end of the like day 8, I think, I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't care. I don't care about any meditations. I don't want to meditate ever in my life again. That's how I felt. But I did force myself, how they asked, even if like it's so hard for me to force myself to do something that I don't want, but I did it. And then it's tea break. For new students who is doing first time, we eat 3 times a day. But for students who is doing second time, they only can have tea. They can't eat after 12. Then another meditation, and then teacher's discourse in the hall. So teacher's discourse, we studying it from Goenka, and he was teacher from, I think, Burma, who came to India. And we were like, all instructions were told by him on the audio. When we were all in a hall together, sitting, meditating, he was telling us what to do. And how to say, I don't know how to explain. Like he was singing like kind of meditative words, if it makes sense. I don't know how to say it. Like, no, I can't remember the word. Whatever. And then we watched every evening 1 hour video of him explaining the technique, telling like stories and whatever. So yes, that was our timetable. What they're saying in here in the book, what vipassana is not. It is not a rite or ritual based on blind faith. It is neither an intellectual or a philosophical entertainment. It is not a rest, cure, a holiday, or an opportunity for socializing. It is not an escape from the trials and tribulations of daily life. It is escape, because you escape. You don't do anything except meditating. What vipassana is? It is a technique that will eradicate suffering. By suffering, by a lot of suffering. So like you need to like build your resistance to suffering. You need to just like, because what Goenka was saying in video, that like suffering will always be in your life. It will come and go, and what you learn from the observing your respiration and your sensations, that it always goes away. Doesn't matter it's pleasant sensation or unpleasant sensation, it goes away always. So I don't think it's a like it is a probably eradicating suffering, but for me right now it was more suffering, and if I will want to meditate more, it will be more suffering at first. I don't know how long. It is an art of living that one can use to make positive contributions to society. It is a method of mental purification which allows one to face life's tensions and problems in a calm, balanced way. So, after I left retreat, the same day I came back to Siem Reap, and there was a situation with my hostel. I booked a room, and hostel was so beautiful, so amazing, like the most beautiful hostel I've ever seen. And the room itself smelled like mold. And because I have thyroid issues and like I'm scared of mold overall, I wasn't able to stay. And like at the day I woke up at 4 because like we did different meditation where I needed to attend to the class. So I woke up at 4 and I didn't eat anything. And it was like 3 p.m. already when I came to the hostel. And there was like this situation, so I needed to go there back. Then they changed room, and I was like so calm. I understood that like if I'm going to like yell or be sad, it won't help. So, and I will solve the problem eventually. And that was honestly very surprising. Like they returned me money, I booked another hostel, went there, upgraded to private room as I always do. Me staying in hostels is just like not really working. I mean, I'm staying in hostels but in private rooms. And yes, what can I say? I do feel like it helped. I do feel like it makes me more calm and make me more wise, and help me to understand that, like what Goenka was saying also, that like nobody can make you unhappy, right? It's all your reactions. And when you focus on your reaction, when you just observing it, when you just like focus on your breath, on your sensations, you're coming back to a present moment, you understand that it will go away, and it really helps. I'm surprised, kinda, because yeah, during meditation I was like, no way, I don't want to do it. Just, I'm going to give up. So there is also code of discipline. There is like 5 things five precepts that you undertake during the course. For 10 days you can't kill any living creature, and you can't eat any living creature that was alive at some point. You abstain from stealing, you abstain from all sexual activity, abstain from telling lies, which is easy because you almost don't talk. You can talk with management about like some problems and issues, and you can talk with teacher once a day. Twice a day actually you can talk with a teacher. And abstain from all intoxicants, so you can't take any drugs, alcohol or whatever, which is yeah. But also there is another thing that they don't tell, that you should abstain from any, like they don't allow you to mix technique with any other like meditation techniques, with any other like breathing techniques, any rituals. Like you should stop doing any thing that kind of spiritual, you know, because you should give like fair trial to the technique. And yes, noble silence, you don't speak, separation men and women, physical contact is not allowed as well. Clothing, you should wear very modest clothing. You can't wear tight or revealing clothes, which can be hard because it can get very hot. But if you wear like just very lightweight shirt and pants, it's okay. Yeah, you're doing your laundry yourself. You're not allowed to listen to music, to read anything, and to write anything, which was hard and sad for me, because after I went through the artist way, I started to write morning pages every day, 3 pages, and it did help me with the self-reflection. And I wanted to write my experience from day to day. I wanted to to tell you and to just remember myself, because my memory is not the best. And even right now, it's so hard to tell you. It was just yesterday when I came back from retreat, but it's already I forgot most of it because it was trauma. Yeah, so you're not allowed, and you're not allowed to read anything. And it's so weird because they just give you technique. They just focus on the technique, just understand how to breathe, not to move. And it's pretty easy to understand how to not to move and how to just observe your feelings. I mean, for me it was easy. But how to say, I forgot the word again, 3rd time for the video, I'm sorry guys. The idea, you know what I mean. Behind the technique, there is more. And I know there is a book that Goenka wrote. And why we're not allowed to read it, I don't understand. You're not allowed to have any outside contacts, tape recorders and cameras. And the course is completely free. So they give you accommodation, food, everything you need for meditation, and you don't need to pay. You just give donation, and if you want to, nobody will force you. And after you give them donation, they give you a check, which is I didn't expect. So also it's in the middle of Cambodia. And I know that most of meditation retreat centers, they further away from the town. So I was surrounded by all kind of animals that I'm super scared of. I saw many geckos, and I'm scared of geckos. But in Asia, they're everywhere, so that's not surprising. But there was crazy amount. And at the one point, closer to the end, there was dead gecko in my room. And I wasn't able to move it because I'm super scared of geckos, and that gecko is more scary. So that was super stressful. And then I think on day 5 I saw a snake, which is my freaking phobia. But I already was meditating for 5 days, and probably I was just exhausted and just so I didn't run away for some reason. And then after, on day 10th, you actually allowed to start talking with other people. And people told me that they saw a lot of snakes there. If I would know it before I went, I wouldn't go. And there was bats, many birds, spiders, different kinds. The biggest one I saw, this one, his body was like this, and this legs, but there wasn't very skinny legs. It was thick legs. Okay. Oh yes. So this is pretty scary. But yeah, you meditate and you get kind of less scared of it. I mean, at least I got less scared of it. And yes, as I said, I do feel it's already helped me. But what you need to continue doing after this retreat, because it's not enough to just have this retreat. Retreat is to learn technique, and then you need to continue practicing meditation if you want to have rewards. You need to continue practicing meditation. And how they tell you that you need to meditate 1 hour every morning and 1 hour every evening, and do 10 days retreat every year to continue like practicing. Who can meditate 2 hours every day? Who? Nobody can. Like everyone with who I was talking, nobody can keep doing it. Like people have like other things to do. Like the good thing about vipassana that like you can keep doing it all the time. Like you're supposed to. You're supposed to like keep focusing on your sensations and on present moment always. But you forget. So yeah. Overall, it was almost like prison. Extremely hard physically, even though I slept more than others. I'm ashamed, but it's true. And I'm honest with you guys. You're my friends. If you're here, you're my friend. And I'm honest with you. So, yes, even though it was very, very hard physically, emotionally, and at first I regretted that I went, honestly. I didn't understand, like, I was like, why did I do that? Like, I wanted to do retreat my entire life, but probably not so hard. I think it's like really the hardest retreat you can imagine. Like in my head, retreat would be something like more chill, more peaceful. No, this was like freaking hell. But after I went through it, I think I can do anything, honestly. Like, I just have no freaking limits in this life if I did this. Even not like super properly, even that I was moving and like I wasn't able to sit like the whole hour. Doesn't matter. I didn't run away. I did sit with closed eyes for 10 hours trying to meditate. I don't know. I'm freaking impressed that I did it. So, also, it's already like 27 minutes video. I don't think ever will anybody will watch it, but I wanted to share with you guys my experience. So if you did watch it until the end, thank you so much. Also, I was working on my portraits, and one extremely kind, amazing, wonderful woman ordered a portrait from me, and she paid $400 when I charged $50. And I offered her to make a portrait on canvas. And while I was first week in Siem Reap, I did it. So, can I please show you? Ta-da! And it has affirmations, because it's what I'm doing. I'm making art with affirmations to love yourself, to accept yourself, to become your best friend, to become your own cheerleader. And there is another portrait I will send to my friend. I drew it long time ago, I think in the beginning of the year. I just added some affirmations to it, and I'm going to send those two portraits. I'm leaving Siem Reap and Cambodia in 2 days, going back to Hanoi. Sending those from Hanoi because I kind of trust their posts a little bit more. And I have another client for a portrait who I will meet there. So life is getting better. I become an artist. And people need my art. And I did this retreat. And actually today I made another my dream come true. I went to how it called? I forgot. Angkor Wat. Did you ever watch Lara Croft video movie? It's like the temple with roots. It's so freaking amazing. It's insane. It's just a one of the greatest wonders of the world. I think everybody should try at least once to go there. It's actually not just Angkor Wat and that temple that I wanted to go called, I forgot. How many times I said I forgot something? So it's just like many, many temples. Probably hundreds, I don't know. And I got tour for like 4 temples, sunset tour. I woke up at 4 today too. And I will make a short video about it. So stay tuned. And thank you so much for watching. If you did watch the whole 30 minutes video, you are a freaking hero. And applause. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. May all beings be happy. It's how vipassana teach. So be happy. Bye.